Welcome to the Blackford Sports Network, home of the Blackford Bruins. Thank you for tuning in today. We welcome you to enjoy the broadcast of the Bruins, but ask that you please come to the games to support them. Please enjoy the broadcast and make sure to check out our sponsors, because without them, none of this would be possible. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Blackford Sports Network, home of your Blackford Bruins. I'm going to hand it over to David Weddle and let him go while I send some emails off to this horrible software company that we're dealing with. And I'll let him handle it, and when I get done, I'll be right back. David?
All right.
Sorry, I got the wrong one.
That's good. Welcome, everybody. This is the Blackford Sports Network. We're here at Mississenewa in Gas City to watch the JV boys take on the Mississenewa JV boys. It should be a good game tonight. Had the opportunity to go watch our team's practice this week a little bit in preparation. So we'll see how it goes tonight, and should set the tone for how it goes tomorrow. Our freshmen lost tonight in the first game of the evening. It started at 4:45, just ended a few minutes ago. Lost by 9 points, but they were playing right with them most of the game, all the way through the third quarter. It was down to about a 5-point lead going into the fourth quarter. But the freshman Indians were a little too much for our group, and they got the victory tonight. So, but we are here tonight. Everybody at Blackford dressed in black tonight. We're trying to do another blackout. So, if you're listening on air tonight, make sure tomorrow night you dress in black. I know I saw a few Blackford fans that were showing up tonight to buy tickets just for tomorrow night. So if you have a ticket for tonight, it will work tomorrow night as well. So just because they split the JV and varsities apart, they didn't want to double charge everybody. So if you're here tonight and listening to this broadcast later, just know your ticket tonight will get you into the game tomorrow. So we've got about 6 minutes before the game, and I'm just watching the warm-ups going on. My partner usually is Doug Smith, and Doug is in Hartford City tonight. The junior high girls are playing the Marion McCullough Junior High tonight. So 7th and 8th grade girls are at home tonight, while we're here in Gas City with the junior varsity games tonight. So this will be my first time to broadcast with the junior varsity. Obviously, I know the guys pretty well. Watch for Landon Grimes. He'll probably be starting with Dawson Hunley, Dayton Hoover. Not sure who the other starters will be tonight, so we'll see that here in just a few minutes. But watching Mississenewa, they look pretty tall. We've got a couple players on their team that are listed at only 6'2", but they look a little bit taller than that. Of course, then again, we've got Landon Grimes listed at 6'2", and he's at 6'4". So should be an interesting game tonight. Watching the JV practice with varsity this week, it's great to have a good group of JV players like this that are so good that they challenge the varsity boys, and the JV team was actually playing the positions of the Marion team, or the Mississenewa team, and so we'll see how that all worked out this week as well. So tomorrow night we'll be here at 6 o'clock with the varsity Lady Bruins taking on the Mississenewa Indians. And the, never asked that question, but I assume they go by the Mississenewa Indians, even if they're female.
No.
Nope. They go by the squaws.
Nope.
What are they?
They're the Lady Indians.
Lady Indians. All right. You can tell I'm new to this area. We're in the hometown territory of our producer, our owner of Blackford Sports Network.
No,
Steve
you're
Verdon.
not. No, you're not.
We're in your home county. How's that?
Yeah. We don't claim this area as our county.
Steve is definitely a Marion Giant graduate and now a Blackford Bruin fan. So, but he still has loyalty to his Marion Giants, and we're next door. We're at the other school. Well, of course, what is there? 5 schools in Grant County, I guess. So,
the Madison, Grant, Oak Hill, Eastbrook, Marion,
and Mississenewa.
Yep. I think that's it.
So kids from Swayze, they go to Oak Hill?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
3 minutes till game time, and I'm going to pull up the app on my own phone so I can watch the broadcast and maybe keep up with comments tonight. I haven't been good at that in the past with the broadcasting the girls' games.
No, you haven't. As a matter of fact, you're horrible at it.
So tonight, I'm pulling up the app before the game starts, and then we can watch as I'm sure Grant Banner will be listening in tonight and making comments.
Probably not.
Oh, I liked his comments last night during the girls' game. They need to score more points.
Yep.
Grant doesn't mess with words. He gets right to the point.
Well, it's true. They needed to score more points. Well, there's 2 minutes left to go, and what we'll probably do is I'll do the play-by-play.
Sure.
And you can do the color, jump in anytime. Feel free to interrupt me. Well, I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I tell you to shut up and let me keep going. But
Absolutely.
That should be about it. So I've actually been talking to Cody and Grant because before the freshman game, I was invited up to check out Mississenewa's Tribe TV.
No kidding. Awesome.
Setup that they have, and oh man, do I have a little broadcast envy. They have got probably, if I remember what he said right here, in one setup, they probably have about $15,000.
No kidding.
In one setup. And it's something that they, the guy that runs it, Brooks, went to school with Cody Krause.
Okay.
So I want to say he's a Blackford grad.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily know, but somehow he ended up over here in enemy territory.
Yeah.
But he was a really good guy. He showed me their setup, and they have got a really cool setup, and he gave me some ideas on things that I want to do with this setup.
Very cool.
This summer, my big butt's probably going to get out there in the community and start beating the streets and hitting the floors.
Yeah.
And trying to bring in some money because he has wired cameras and wireless GoPros that he can run off of his software. His software, how the fans, they can see the ads that I have on the screen.
Yes.
But the score banner that's down there, he designed it.
Okay.
But it runs off of that little box down there, and it has the clock, and it has the score. So every time the scorekeeper puts in a score, it goes up there and tells his software, and it updates it on the screen for him, so he doesn't have to touch a thing. Once he sets it up, he just lets it go.
Yes.
So I definitely had a case of broadcast envy.
That's
he has what he called I think he called it a spider cam. But if you see this yellow string that runs across back here,
okay, yes,
there is a little thing that hangs onto that.
Okay.
And a GoPro is attached to that, and he can run it up and down that zip line
Nice.
at about 40 miles an hour.
Wow. So just like watching pro football, you see them with the wires, or college football with the wires coming over where they can get over the top.
And he says that for because I was talking to him, he was like, for basketball games, they have a drone that they can fly in the arena in the arena here.
Yes.
And get a view of the court while they're playing. He said you can't do that for football because IHSA doesn't allow it. But for basketball, apparently they do. And he has a drone that he flies over the court, which is really cool. So I have a feeling that this isn't going to be the last time I sit down and have a talk with him.
Yeah.
And I've gotten some really good information, and it's not cheap, but it is something that I would like to do and to really take the broadcast into the next level.
Well, that's pretty cool. I saw that yellow line up there, and I thought, wonder if that's for a PE class or something, but that's for TV.
It's for their Tribe TV, and if you guys want to check it out tomorrow, they will be running that zip line camera.
Okay.
And you're not going to hurt my feelings if you want to go watch their broadcast for a second.
There was a time that Blackford had a
off of his face.
A broadcast class and a radio station located at the school where we were actually teaching broadcast journalism. But I don't know how long that's been gone. I know it's been gone several years. So maybe he grew up in that era when we had that, and now over here in Gas City with Mississenewa, helping them with it.
A 3 by Mississenewa, no good. Yeah, he actually, I asked him because he was talking all kinds of this jargon, and I was like, I don't understand anything you're saying because, I'm just a dumb grunt that is not very smart when it comes to that stuff. But, I know enough to get me by. A 3, no good by Grimes. And fighting for it in the middle. Mississenewa picks it up, throws it out of bounds.
And just FYI, our first comment tonight is Dr. Don Hoover. He's up at Kalamazoo grading papers and watching the broadcast remotely tonight.
I was just drove by Western Michigan last night. Michigan University.
Okay.
Not last night. Yesterday. I was over in Kalamazoo.
While
making a delivery over there.
Coach Jerry Hoover is healing. Don will be coaching tomorrow night and has been here for practices all week and running back and forth to Kalamazoo to his full-time job.
That's a good 2.5, 3 hour trip. So
couple shots, no good, and we had the rebounds going for a minute.
The score's still tied 0-0. Mississenewa moving the ball around the outside arc, steps in for the 3, and it looks like
number 40 is called for a foul away from the ball.
And Blackford ball on the baseline. 5:34 remains. And Dayton Hoover. It is Dayton, right?
Yes.
Dayton Hoover. I don't know why that didn't sound right. Down gets it into Landon Grimes. Back out to Hoover. Hoover's going to push it back to the top of the key to Hundley. Hundley steps in, comes back to the top, moves it over to the inside. That's Mickey Waters. I didn't recognize him because he got a haircut. But he gets fouled going up for the shot. Going to go to the line shooting 2.
Yep. So we've got Tommy Stiles starting the game tonight and replacing
he's not
Dane
going
Baker.
to the line. Grimes inbounds to Hoover. Hoover with the shake and bake. Tells Grimes to bring it back out, but gives it to Hundley at the top of the key. Hundley's juking and jiving. He sends it down to the baseline to Waters. Waters kicks it into Grimes for an easy 2. That was a nice pass by Mickey Waters to get it down to Grimes.
Great
for
to
the
see.
Easy layup. A good give and go. And now Mississenewa is going to bring the ball around. They drive in, and Hundley gets a piece of it. Grimes gets that's Waters. Grimes going to bring the ball up the court. He gets it down over to Hundley. Hundley steps out to the corner, Kicks it all the way to Hoover for a long three, and it is good.
Nothing but net on that one. It's great to see the JV team running the offense, letting the game come to them, not trying to push it too fast and too out of control. So,
and that's going to be an over and back or a timeline.
Well, it's out of bounds.
Yes. Yeah. Either way, it was going to be Blackford ball.
Yes. The question is, it
should be on the baseline.
Should be down here on the baseline. Yep.
4:10 remains on the clock, and it looks like it's going to be Landon Grimes will inbound. Is that yours that's loud?
Oh, is that? Okay, sorry about that.
And now that gets inbounded to Mickey. Mickey's going to kick it over to Hoover, and Hoover's back to the top of the key with his pink and blue shoes. Mickey Waters gets it down into Grimes for another two. Mickey's got a good idea or a good vision of the court, and he's given some good passes tonight. Now Mississenewal's kicking it to the far side, down a corner, and another give and go. Nice job by the Indians. And now Hoover bringing the ball up the court across the timeline. He gets it down to the free throw line, pivoting around, gets it over to Grimes. Grimes steps, dribbles between the legs. He kicks it back out to the top to Waters. Waters looks over to the far side, drives in, off the glass, no good. Gets his own rebound, no. Mississenewa takes it. They throw it all the way down. And there's Hoover trying to get the block, but they get the 2 points, bringing the score 7-4. Hoover's now slowing the ball down, top of the key. Kicks it over to Stiles. Stiles over to Hunley, and that's going to be a travel.
Shot was good. He just has to not take that step before.
And they should take it out on the side, the far side. And now across the timeline, they're working it to the far side. They seem to like that left side over there for another easy bucket. Timeout, Blackford. And that's probably going to be a 30-second timeout. With that, let's go ahead and get into our first sponsor of the game, Blackford leads.
American Veterans, or AMVETS. Our mission is to help all veterans secure the benefits they're entitled to as part of their enlistment. If you're a veteran and have never registered with the VA, contact us to discover all the benefits you may be entitled to. Our service officers are local in VA hospitals in Fort Wayne, Marion, and Indianapolis. They're certified to file a VA claim for you and see it through at no charge to you. Contact AMVETS at the number listed below.
Hello, we are back, and I think it should be Blackford ball on the baseline, and it is. Blackford moving the ball up the court really fast. Hoover kicks it over to Waters for a three, just a little bit off the side of the rim, and now Grimes is putting that pressure on, trying to get the ball back. Mississenewa is going to bring the ball up the court across the timeline to this side. They kick it back over to that left side. Watch that baseline cut. And nobody there. Oh, we got one on the ground. Playing good defense here. And out of bounds.
Mississenewa tried to create something that wasn't there. Blackford had crowded the paint and broke that play up. Out of bounds off Mississenewa, gives the ball back to Blackford.
Oh, another three. I didn't see who that was. Mickey Waters. All right, and now Mississenewa kicks it back out to the top of the key, all the way over to the left like they've been doing all games so far. They drive in to base, get it down. Oh, and they've got the double team. Kicks it all the way over, and Mickey Waters gets up about 5 feet above the rim to get that stolen pass. And now Hunley kicks it over to Waters for another three, just a little bit off. Rebound goes to Mississenewa. And now Mississenewa is trying to press the court here. Hunley gets it, throws it all the way down to Hoover's, not going to be there. And Mississenewa gets the ball back. They're bringing it up the court here. And I'm going to have to start calling them the Indians because Mississenewa is just too hard to say when you're trying to say it fast. 1:15 remains on the clock. And the Indians get it down into the baseline. He working the baseline, kicks it back out to the top for 3. Good.
Lucas Asbury for 3.
That's Asbury.
Blackford's going to slow it down here as Hoover brings the ball up the court. Ooh, I thought he was going to travel on that one. Gives it over to Hundley, back to Hoover. Hoover down to the baseline to Stiles. Stiles kicks it back out to Hoover. Doesn't like what he's dealt with. And now out to Hundley. Back by the volleyball line. Hundley to the top of the key. Works his way into the paint. Nowhere to go. And Waters, nope, no good for a short jumper. And we're going to have our first foul on Blackford. Landon Grimes.
That was on Bruin number 3. Landon Grimes is first, team first. Scott Winger checks in for the Bruins.
All right, get a chance to see Scotty Winger coming in for Tommy Stiles.
And Mississenewa Indians. Ole Miss loses the handle of the ball. And there's that cut again, the give and go. And they don't hit it that time, but they get this one down the baseline. They kick it back out to the top of the key now. We look to the left side, and there was Winger. And they drive it in for 2, and that's the first lead of the game that the Indians have taken. And they score 11-10, Ole Miss at the end of 1.
From neck, back, or joint pain, Clear Choice Chiropractic can help. From neck pain, migraines, stress, or a colicky baby, Clear Choice Chiropractic has the tools necessary to help you live pain-free. Call Dr. Malia Robertson today at 765-329-5044 and schedule an appointment. Don't live another day in pain. Call now, 765-329-5044, or stop in and visit them at 1501 North Walnut Street in Hartford City.
So what happened to Dane? We are back at the end of the first period. 11-10, Ole Miss up by 1 on the last second shot by Asbury. Hitting 2 that gives them the first lead of the game.
Yep. And it's going to be Blackford ball coming out of the game. Again, the Bruins are in black. Not again, but the Bruins are in black. The Indians are in white. The Indians are at home, so they are on the right side of the scoreboard, and they get that one down to Grimes, and Grimes gets fouled. He is going to the line, shooting 2. Now I know why this looks weird. No, maybe I don't. Yeah, who knows. 6:52. Grimes first is up, and it's good. The ball game is tied yet again. Grimes shooting his second of 2. Oh, that should be a lane violation, but it doesn't matter. The shot is good. And now Mississenewa is going to hurry up and get the ball down to the corner. And they looked for that baseline, and it wasn't there. They walked the ball right back out to the top of the key. Ball now on the near side. He loses a handle on it, gets it down, and that's a steal by Hoover. Hoover's now bringing the ball up the court. He's going to drive, gets himself into position, kicks it to Hundley, back out to Hoover. Hoover fakes to the left, goes into the right, but he's stopped. Now we've got a bunched up group of Bruins at the top. Hundley is going to drive into the paint, but nope, nobody there. Kicks it back out to Hoover outside of the arc.
They're going to set it back up.
Hoover does set it back up at the end. Kicks it down, and it looks like it's going to be a foul on Blackford. And it is. Landon Grimes. Stiles looks like he's coming back into the game. He's going to let Grimes have a seat. 2 Indians coming in. All right, the ball inbound at 6:03 to go. And the Indians at the top of the car. Arc for 3, no good. Rebound goes to Hundley. Hundley's now pushing the ball up the court, slows it down. He gets the ball tipped out of his hand. He's in the paint, tries to get it down to Stiles. Stiles can't handle it. Mississenewa is going to bring the ball back up the court. Hundley trying to play that defense. Nobody there. A nice job of defense by Winger. Gives the ball back to Hundley, and we've got a foul. Who is number 30?
He's not on the program unless it's Ulrich up on the varsity. Yeah, it looks like it's Ulrich, 5'9" guard.
Could be
Hayden Ulrich. He's a sophomore.
Travel by Waters.
We got to stop those turnovers and get back to running the offense. At the beginning of the game, they were doing a nice job of slowing it down and just letting the offense bring the points to the board.
Kirshner comes in for Waters. Mississenewa brings the ball. Now they're on at the top of the key. Kicks it all the way to the far side. The big guy, he drives into the paint. A 10-footer, no good. And the rebound goes to the Indians. Oh, he looked like he wanted that 3, but Hoover was there to keep him from finishing it. They're back out to the top of the arc on this side of it now. Bring the ball down again, keeping it on the outside arc. The Bruins playing good defense on the Indians now. And I think he got away with one there. Kicks it back out to the top of the arc. Drives in. Ooh. And he got mugged by a couple of Bruins. Stiles and I think Stiles the one that got charged.
Give it to Stiles.
The score is still 12-11, and Waters is going to come back into this game after this first shot. The shot is up, no good for his first.
Waters checks in for Blackford, Dakota Ansel, and Etheridge are in for Mississenewa.
Alexis Tigner. Why do I know that name?
Misses both free throws.
Oh, Lindsay's brother. I knew I recognized. That's his daughter, right? Yes. Yeah. I knew that. Mississenewa with the steal. Took me a minute. All right, Mississenewa tries to drive into the paint. Gets kicked back out by the Bruin defense. And the ball is back out to the top of the key. Hoover's playing tight defense. It looks like they're in a man. And now, they give the inside, no good.
Kirshner's going to get the call. So both teams with 4 fouls here in the first half. 4 minutes, 9 seconds to go in the half. Ulrich misses his first free throw. Second one is up and is good.
The ball game tied yet again at 12. 4:04 to go. Hoover with the ball. Kicks it out to Kirshner. Kirshner behind the back. Loses a little handle on it. Picks it back up. He hands it back to Hoover. Hoover over to Stiles. Stiles back to Winger. Winger fakes inside. Hoover for 3. Just a little long. Follow that shot, Hoover. Follow that shot. And now the Indians bringing the ball down. They get it down to that corner on the far side. The cut is not there because Mickey Waters playing good defense. The spin move and gets the good roll and goes in. Now Hoover's going to push it. Gets it down to Winger. Nope, Winger just not enough finger roll for it to go in. And now the Indians with the ball. They get it down into the paint. There's another quick 2 for the Indians. And timeout by the Bruins. All right, the Bruins trail 16-12 with 3:04.
An insurance claim suffered to your home or business and not quite sure if you're getting the settlement you deserve? If so, contact Jeremy and the team of CMA Claim Management Adjusters for a free claim consultation. Nationally recognized as one of the nation's most respected public adjusting firms, CMA handles all types of insurance claims: fire, theft, hail, flood, and many more. Large or small, we settle them all, ensuring you get everything you're entitled to. Contact CMA today for a free consultation at 844-CMA-9110 or visit their website at www.claimmanagementadjusters.com.
All right, we are back. 3:04 to go. The Bruins still on this timeout. And you were getting ready to say something, Dave?
Oh, I found where it was. I was missing 2 points, but that's Landon Grimes hit both free throws. That's the 2 points I was missing. So
yes, he did.
Landon's got 6 already, and we got a pair of threes from Dayton Hoover and Mickey Waters.
34 people watching this quarter, brought to you by Town Acres Church of Christ, located at 2411 East Riggin Road. And, all right, this quarter is started. Here we go. I think I got the clock started just a little bit late. And, what's his name? Kirshner, he drives in behind the back to a double team, dribbles the ball right into, man, that is definitely going to be a foul.
Yep. Foul called on number 40. That's Deathridge.
Yeah, I could have swore he body slammed him there for a second, the way it sounded. 16-12. I don't know. There's a lot of noise going on, but
Hunley coming back in for Kirshner.
Kirshner's out. Mickey Waters inbounds the ball to Hoover. Hoover all the way over to Grimes. Grimes drives baseline. Throws it off the Mississenewa player when he turns around. It's out of bounds, Mississenewa. Blackford ball on the baseline with 2:40. Grimes and number 50 having a little talk. I don't think you like that. Oh, nice job. Mississenewa passes it. Oh, that was a good. Oh! I don't know what that little flick of the finger was, but I got to say that Grimes was happy about getting fouled on that three-point attempt.
He'll be shooting 3 free throws.
He's got a big smile on his face. Number 50 is just looking over like, what in the world is going on? Grimes misses his first, has a little laugh about it as he looks down at his feet. And second one is up. It is good. That's 2 Newsoms that I've heard today. I have a nephew that's named as Newsom. Went to school with a Newsom. And the third is good.
2 out of 3 free throws for Grimes.
The floater, no good. Rebound goes to Hunley. Hunley passes it over to Hoover. Hoover's bringing it onto the near side. And Grimes for 3 is good. The Bruins take the lead once again.
As I got here tonight, I was over there talking with Coach Newland, and Landon walked by. Hey, there's a return favor. And Landon walked by and said, Coach, I feel like I'm going to shoot some threes tonight. So there you go.
Well, he's definitely doing that. All right, the Indians inbounding the ball.
That looked good from here.
They got Hoover for the foul. He's going to go to the line shooting 2. I was watching the Butler-Seton Hall game before I came tonight. So I was
Yeah.
I was getting a little motivated.
There you go.
Although Butler was not doing very well.
Really?
Yeah. They were leading, but they went on a run where they were not scoring any points. They could not hit a bucket to save their life. All right, Hoover tries to get it down to Grimes, and Grimes gets the ball knocked out of his hands, and the Indians pick it up and run with it. Uh-oh, what do we got? A foul on Winger.
That'll be his first.
We've got a lot of fouls being committed by the Bruins now. And Stiles is going to come in. Winger's going to take a seat. Oh, darn it. Oh, a little trouble in paradise. The Bruins get the ball. They get it down to Mickey Waters. Waters behind the back. Ooh. Oh, off the bottom of the backboard for Stiles. Now Mickey Waters gets the rebound when Bruins go up by 2 again. The Indians are going to bring the ball up quick, kick it all the way over to the far corner, give it down underneath in the paint for 2, and they tie it right back up. And now the Bruins try to drive into the paint, gets out to the corner, passes it off to Hundley. Hundley is going to get fouled, and that should put the Bruins in bonus.
And
Hundley's going to go to the line, shooting 1 and 1. It's crazy how many of these people that I know. The wrestler with the blonde hair, I used to work with his mom. The Tigner. I don't know the other. I can't read the other wrestler's name.
Funk?
No, the other one to the left. Hundley misses his free throw.
Coulter, it looks like.
Coulter. I wonder if they're related to Eli and Stacy. But the Emmons girl, I used to work with her dad. He's a police officer here in Gas City, Heath Emmons. McKee, I'd be willing to bet that I went to school with her dad. Just crazy, man. Just crazy. Oh, got a foul. Let's see here. How many more can I
32.
say that
That's
I know?
Ansel.
That's about it. Hoover's going to go to the line.
Bill Hardy into the game for the first time tonight.
Excuse me.
And Hoover misses the first of a 1 and 1.
Oh, now the Bruins
Stolen
get the
away
stolen
by
ball.
Hundley, or by
They give it to Grimes, and Grimes is going to get fouled.
Oh no! They called
travel,
turning the ball over.
Turning the ball. Carry.
He was carrying the ball.
Carry. Yeah. It happens to the best of us. All right, the Indians get across the timeline. They're starting to move the ball around. They get it down into the paint, into the post. They give it up to the baseline. Oh, he overshoots it. And now Hundley's running with the ball. He runs into one of their players. And they kick it all the way back down to the baseline. And Hoover, no, that was Winger. Harding tries to block, no good. A long half court, just a little bit off. And that's going to do it. We're going to go into halftime where the Bruins trail 19-21 after 2.
You looking for a used car at an affordable price? Call Dave Montgomery at Dave's Car Corner. He has the nicest used cars on the market, and you just can't beat the friendly service that Dave Montgomery provides. Located at 1225 North Walnut Street in Hartford City.
The varsity girls and boys national teams will host Blackford. Game time 6 p.m. Also tomorrow will be the wrestling CIC.
And we're back. They're in here talking about the game that starts tomorrow, varsity boys and girls.
Auto Sales and Service with Scott Confer and crew have over 85 years of experience in the auto sales and service area. Since 1946, Huggins has been a name you can trust to get you the car or truck you need and providing you with all of your service department needs from their highly trained ASE master technicians. Located at 2603 North Walnut Street in Hartford City, or you can see their inventory at hugginsshowroom.com.
I'm ready to go to bed. All right, we're back. Again, a lot of things going on here this week. After tonight, the varsity team.
Town Acres Church of Christ in Muncie, a friendly congregation striving for biblical truth. Only 20 minutes south of Hartford City on Reagan Road, just west of the Muncie Bypass. Town Acres has classes for all, loves visitors, and works to embody the first century church. Sunday Bible study at 9:30 a.m., worship at 10:30 and 1:30. Visit us on the web at townacreschurchofchrist.org. No one is a stranger at Town Acres Church of Christ.
Again, tomorrow night we start with varsity girls, followed up by varsity boys right here at Mississenewa High School, which I have to say they've been really gracious to us today. Thank you to Mr. Young, Mr. Chance Young, for doing everything, helping us out, get everything set up, putting us in this pretty good spot here. I mean, you can't really see the floor develop, but we're pretty much eye level with the floor. This will be where we are tomorrow as well. But definitely want to give a shout out to him for putting us through all this, and a thanks to their media director. I'm pretty sure his name was Brooks. But a big shout out to him for walking us through, and I'm gonna, as long as I get off work early and enough time, I'm gonna come back here and he's gonna show me some more in-depth looks at his setup, and I got to tell you, I can't wait to see that, because I'm just warning you guys, I'm going to be hitting the streets come summertime trying to get enough money to raise for this new
American Veterans, or AMVETS. Our mission is to help all veterans secure the benefits they're entitled to as part of their enlistment. If you're a veteran and have never registered with the VA, contact us to discover all the benefits you may be entitled to. Our service officers are local in VA hospitals in Fort Wayne, Marion, and Indianapolis. They're certified to file a VA claim for you and see it through at no charge to you. Contact AMVETS at the number listed below.
All right, we are back again. The Bruins trailing only by 2. It's been a good game here for the most part starting off, and I look for it to continue on. David Weddle has the stats for the halftime report, but we're going to wait just a few more minutes before we have him ramble on.
From neck, back, or joint pain, Clear Choice Chiropractic can help. From neck pain, migraine, stress, or a colicky baby, Clear Choice Chiropractic has the tools necessary to help you live pain-free. Call Dr. Malia Robertson today at 765-329-5044 and schedule an appointment. Don't live another day in pain. Call now, 765-329-5044, or stop in and visit them at 1501 North Walnut Street in Hartford City.
Working business has got me tired. Just wanted everybody to know that. Again, last commercial. We'll be back with Dave.
Have an insurance claim suffered to your home or business and not quite sure if you're getting the settlement you deserve? If so, contact Jeremy and the team of CMA Claim Management Adjusters for a free claim consultation. Nationally recognized as one of the nation's most respected public adjusting firms, CMA handles all types of insurance claims: fire, theft, hail, flood, and many more. Large or small, we settle them all, ensuring you get everything you're entitled to. Contact CMA today for a free consultation at 844-CMA-9110 or visit their website at www.claimmanagementadjusters.com.
David, we are back, and why don't you go ahead and ramble on with those halftime stats.
Okay, I guarantee I'm not as thorough as Chris Landis was last night, but for the Bruins are behind by 2 at halftime, 21-19. So far for the Bruins, Winger has 1 foul, no points. Mickey Waters has 5 points, no fouls. Tommy Stiles has 1 foul, no points yet. Landon Grimes has been leading the way with 11 points right now, 2 2-pointers, 1 3-pointer, and 4 free throws. And Dayton Hoover adds 3 more points with a 3-pointer. So I don't know exactly how many shots we've been missing, but we've been taking a lot more than we've made. I'll put it that way.
That's usually the way it works.
Yep. So early on, we were taking a lot of threes in the first couple minutes of the game. Then we settled down, started running the offense, and during that time, we scored quite a few points running the offense. But I know at halftime, guarantee Coach Newland is in there getting them to settle down and get back on defense. And I know that's one of the things that they've been working on all week, because Ole Miss will get the ball back down on offense very quickly. So, for the Indians, we got Ulrich with 2 points, 2 for 4 at the free throw line is where his 2 points came from, and 2 fouls. Crick has 4 points. Lucetti has 2 points. Newsom has 2. Ansel has 2. Young has 2. Deathridge has 2. And Asbury has 5. So foul-wise, it was pretty even in the first half. Mississenewa had 8 team fouls, and the Bruins had 6. So we never did get them in the bonus. But hopefully this half will come out and tighten up our defense. They're scoring a lot of points on us on back cuts, taking the ball out, and just a give and go. Most simple basketball play in the game, and that's what we're getting beat on.
The old give and go. It's the first thing you ever get taught besides how to dribble. It's the first play that you're ever taught. You set the screen, give and go, roll off, the pick and roll. And the Bruins have gotten burned with it a couple times. And as always, second half brought to you by Huggins Auto Sales and Service owner Scott Confer. Wadley David. You didn't know your name was is it Waddle?
Wiggles.
No, it's a Wodddleee.
Woodle.
Waddle.
Where's Cam? He's got to be here somewhere. I see him now. Nope, that's not him.
Nope, that's Roush.
Yeah.
And now you just wait till I talk to Cam, because I'm going to let him know that you mistook Roush for him. Cam, if you're listening, you can come down here and smack him in the back of the head. But anyway, Scott Confer is the owner. Give him a call, 765-348-3410, or check out his online showroom at hugginsshowroom.com. All right, getting ready to, I think we've got just a little over a minute. We're going to get these overlays back on the board. Uh-oh. He says he's at home.
Oh, boy. Okay.
He's not there. I don't know what TN means, so.
Tonight.
Oh.
I'll assume.
All right. That's kind of what I thought, but
okay.
Oh well. But anyway, we are here right now, the third quarter, getting ready to begin.
What Cam doesn't want you to know is we played 1-on-1, and I beat him 10-8. So that's why he's not here tonight.
Oh, Cam.
So
I thought you were actually decent at basketball. How could you let an old man
let an old
you?
Man 3 times, more than 3 times older than him.
What was the score?
10-8.
10-8?
Yeah.
Cam, you let him beat you 10-8? I can't believe it was even that close.
He was trying to hit them all, get all of his points on 3-pointers, and I just took him to the basket every time.
Yeah, I mean, you're a big guy. He's just a little guy. So I can see you probably posted him up, didn't you? Uh-oh. Do I smell an argument happening here on the old YouTube?
Yep.
Do you have video of it?
No, we didn't have the video going that night. I had to put my camera down while I shot.
Oh. See, if it were me, I'd have held the camera in my hand and still beat him. All right, the Indians starting off the half here, or starting off the second half. They're kicking it to the inside or the near side, down into the corner, working that baseline. Back out to the top of the arc. Now they're going to work all the way down. A fake down to the baseline. They kick it back or move it back towards the other side. Oh, Cam says he wants a rematch on BSN.
Okay.
I don't know if we can make that happen or not, Cam. Mickey Waters gives it over to Hoover. No good. But Hundley gets the rebound. Hundley hands it off to Waters. Waters is no good. Oh, I gave points that I shouldn't have. 50 of the Indians picks up, I believe, his third.
That's his third foul.
And it is. You're right, Mr. Ratliff. We do. We have to keep him in check, let him know who the boss is.
Exactly.
Waters gets it inbound to Grimes for three. Nope, no good. Rebound goes to Stiles. Stiles falling away, hands it off to Hundley. And now Hoover at the top of the key with it. Hoover's just holding on to it. Kicks it over to Grimes, and, man, they are right up on Grimes, not giving an inch. And a steal by number 32 of the Indians. He throws it at the feet of, well, since you weren't here, they actually did really well, Cam.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. They were only trailing by 2, man. It was a decent first half.
Bruins playing decent defense, man-to-man defense, and just little mistakes, letting that give and go get through. And
the ball
Indians
inbounded. Oh, now we're going to have a foul on Hoover. That should be his second. Is it? Yep, number 2. And the Indians inbound the ball, and they're going to slow it down. Top of the key. Ooh, the steal attempt by Hundley. He overshoots it. They get that give and go, and Hundley's going to pick it up as it gets onto the floor. Hundley had Waters led, but chooses to give it over to Hoover. Hoover tries the long three, and the rebound goes to the Indians. Oh, that should have been a backcourt violation.
Yep.
Because he had not established himself inbound. Yep. Ball never lies. Goes out of bounds, and here we go. Hoover bringing the ball across the timeline, kicks it over to Hundley. Hundley steps into the paint, kicks it back out to Stiles. Stiles to Waters for 3. No good. Follow your shot, boys.
Hundley,
off the glass reversal.
Hundley is right there for the rebound and puts it back up.
4:55 remains. A 3 by the Indians, no good. Because that's what you need for a JV game, Jim. Oh, and Grimes with the steal. Oh, behind the back, almost loses control of it. He regains possession. And we've got a foul on the Indians. It looks like number 31. Yes, it is. No, you don't, and I'm guessing it's because there was a freshman game, and then and all of these guys did the freshman game as well, and 2 JV games, so they're just treating it all as if it was a varsity matchup. The ball inbounded to the Bruins. Hundley with it at the top of the arc. Steps, gives it over to the near side, the winger. Winger over to the other side with Stiles. Playing tight defense, the Indians are. Grimes with the ball. He drives behind the back, and we've got another foul with 4:16 on the clock. I agree, Mr. Ratliff. Work to that paint. But the Indians are playing some really good defense. It's a little bit difficult to get down there.
We are getting them into foul trouble, so 3 fouls already this half.
And now Hundley kicks it over to Hoover. Hoover back out to Grimes for an easy 3, but off the front of the rim. They kick it back out to Grimes. Oh, and then the Indians just take it right out of his hand. That was a nice rebound by Winger. I would have rather seen him take that thing right back up to the hole and get that easy put back, but he kicks it back out. Oh, a nice block by Grimes, and he's going to be called for the foul. That'll be number 2. Did they say number 3?
Yeah. Well, Yeah, that's
It
his
is
third foul. That's his third foul.
Grimes having a chat with the official, trying to plead his case. The first shot was no good. They're down there laughing, so it must be a good conversation.
I believe that's some of the varsity players for Mississenewa down there underneath the basket.
That one
Landon
gets
a hard
tipped
time.
right into Hoover's hands. Kicks it over to Hunley. Hunley's going to bring it up. And that's going to be a foul on number 40.
30.
30. Huh.
And that's his third foul, too, I believe. Yep.
A lot of foul. No, they gave it to 31. That's only his second.
Oh, okay.
The inbound by Winger to Hoover. And I think we're going to, travel. They said Hoover traveled. He must have shuffled them feet just a little bit too much. All right. Indians with the ball. Waters is going to check back into the game. And they work the ball, the give and go again. Gets them every time. And now Hoover with the ball. Kirshner set to check in. A spin move. He gets it stripped out of his hands again. Oh, and there we go. A nice steal by Winger.
Was right there for the steal.
Hunley looked like he wanted to go with a shot down the court, but he keeps a hold of it. Grimes drives in. A 1-on-4 situation. Rolls right off the rim. The rebound goes to the Indians, and he's got a full shot to the rim, to the basket. And the score now 27-21. Hoover's going to push the ball up the court. He's met with a host of white jerseys. And Hunley for a fadeaway, no good. And the Indians with possession again. Now they're going to push it up the court. They get it down into the paint, right at the block. They kick it back out to the three. And a travel. I don't know where. That was not a travel. He took a step, and that's it.
But I think that back foot slid just a little bit further. But, yeah, it's questionable. It's questionable.
Very questionable.
But since it's on them, we'll take it.
Yeah, well, I mean, we've had the same. So
yep.
It's not
We've had several.
They're obviously calling it consistently. So
yes,
the boys just need to understand what they can and can't do. Hopefully, coach is down there explaining to them. Oh, now we've got a quick foul on the Indians, number 22. And the Bruins, or the Indians, now with 5 team fouls. That's his first foul. And Hunley with the ball. He drives into the block, tries to get the layup, but that's what I like to see. You work it in there and get the foul. Number 22 picks up another quick foul, and the Indians are going to call a quick timeout. And with that, we are to the Bruins trail, 21-27.
You looking for a used car at an affordable price? Call Dave Montgomery at Dave's Car Corner. He has the nicest used cars on the market, and you just can't beat the friendly service that Dave Montgomery provides. Located at 1225 North Walnut Street in Hartford City.
Is he still talking about that? I don't think he's talking about that. All right, we are back. Luke is sitting on the bench with the boys. So if he ever looks back up this way, I'll try to get his attention. But we'll see. We'll see what we can do.
Yeah. Send him a text here.
Excuse me. I don't know why Mississenewa decided to call a timeout when they're leading 27-21.
Probably those 3 quick fouls right in a row.
That might be.
Got him a little concerned.
I believe Hunley shooting 2. The Indians have one more foul to give before the Bruins are shooting bonus. So Hunley's first of 2 is up. Oh, ring in and out, no good. Hunley's second of 2. Up. And that one is good. Cutting the lead now down to 5. And Mississenewa gets the ball down. A quick 3 is good. And now Hunley going to play point guard position. He drives in, has a push off. Yep, I seen it. He extended that arm well out there.
That's his first foul. Bruins down by 8 right now.
Hoover looks like he's about to check back into the game. And the Indians inbound, drive it all the way down here. Kick it on to that corner, near side corner, walking it back out. Spins down into the block. A 3. Oh, wow, what a
lucky bounce there.
That was about as lucky of a bounce as you can get. All right. Winger with the ball. Kirshner. Oh, Kirshner caught not paying attention. And the easy layup. And I think we're going to have another quick timeout by the Bruins here to get the boys back in to this game.
All of a sudden,
Auto sales and service with Scott Confer and crew have over 85 years of experience in the auto sales and service area. Since 1946, Huggins has been a name you can trust to get you the car or truck you need and providing you with all of your service department needs from their highly trained ASC master technicians. Located at 2603 North Walnut Street in Hartford City, or you can see their inventory at hugginsshowroom.com.
All right, we are back there. Oh, I forgot to hit the clock stop. There is 1:23 to go in the third quarter. Again, thank you to our sponsors, the AmVets, captured by Christy. Give Christy a call for all of your photography needs. It doesn't matter what it is. She'll be willing to do it at 765-499-3111. Thank you to Clear Choice Chiropractic, Claim Management Adjusters, Huggins Auto Sales and Service, Dave's Car Corner, and our newest, Town Acres Church of Christ. All right, here we go. Hoover is going to bring the ball down the court. He kicks it over to Grimes. Grimes looks to Hunley on the block. Now back to, not to Hunley, to Hoover. Now Grimes on the block in the paint. He's going to get fouled going up for the layup. He's shooting 2. I can't tell if he's smiling or if that's just the look on his face.
And 40, that's his 4th foul, I believe. Nope, just his 3rd. Okay.
You get a little...
it's hard to tell with Landon whether he's smiling or pushing his glasses back up his nose.
And his first is good. Sounds like Coach Newland was listening to the broadcast when we said that they needed to get into that paint more. And
yep.
First thing they do coming out, give it right to Grimes and let him go work the paint. The second of 2 was no good, and the Indians have the rebound. They get it down to the near side block. Oh, nice job by Winger. Good defense. Oh, another one. The Bruins are getting a hand on the ball. They just can't get one to roll their way. And they do that time. Waters with the ball. And he will be credited with the steal. He gets it over to Grimes. Grimes drives all the way into the paint. And they're going to get him for a carry. Not sure I agree with that one, but whatever. It's a JV game.
Yep.
And the Indians are bringing it up with 35 on the clock. They kick it a little too far. They do get a save on it, but the Bruins keep putting a hand on it. And we do have a jump ball. That was a quick jump ball call.
Yeah.
28.6 on the clock.
Possession goes to the Bruins.
And there's Hoover. He kicks it over to Grimes. Grimes gets into the paint. A little one-legged jumper, and he does get the bucket and the foul, and that's exactly what you need to do if you're the Bruins. The foul goes on number 40. That is number 4. And number 50's coming in, and I want to say he's got 3 or 4.
He's got 3.
So
yes.
they don't have a lot to give.
we need to get it, just keep pushing it into the paint like that and draw those fouls. 8 team fouls by the Indians right now.
Absolutely. The and one is good. 18 seconds remains. The Indians with the ball. They're handing it off. They drive over to the top of the key, and they drives it down into the paint. And I don't know what's going on, but they get it down and an easy bucket. That should be it for the quarter. The Bruins trying to break into that lead, but still trail by 11.
Town Acres Church of Christ in Muncie, a friendly congregation striving for biblical truth. Only 20 minutes south of Hartford City on Reagan Road, just west of the Muncie Bypass. Town Acres has classes for all, loves visitors, and works to embody the first century church. Sunday Bible study at 9:30 a.m., worship at 10:30 and 1:30. Visit us on the web at townacreschurchofchrist.org. No one is a stranger at Town Acres Church of Christ.
There you go. Somebody did it. All right, we are back. I think we're going to try and get one more freestyle ad in here from our friends at the AMVETS.
American Veterans, or AMVETS. Our mission is to help all veterans secure the benefits they're entitled to as part of their enlistment. If you're a veteran and have never registered with the VA, contact us to discover all the benefits you may be entitled to. Our service officers are local in VA hospitals in Fort Wayne, Marion, and Indianapolis. They're certified to file a VA claim for you and see it through at no charge to you. Contact AMVETS at the number listed below.
We are back. Start of the fourth quarter. The Bruins trail 26-37. And the Indians start the quarter off with the ball. A long three, nope, no good. And that one should have been out of bounds before they actually called it, but
Yep.
they still did. Kirshner inbounds to Hoover. Hoover's pushing the ball quick, hands it off to Grimes. Grimes looks for the baseline, kicks it back out. He's stepping it out to the top of the arc. Ball down, and now we've got a foul on number 50. That is number 4.
That is 4 on him.
I think they're just going to let him stay in the game and let him foul out before they put number 40 back in. So I don't understand how the Bruins can have these guys in foul trouble and not be leading this game. That one rolls in and out. Rebound goes to the Indians. And now the Indians moving the ball around. Number 50 with the ball. Good defense by Winger. They kick it back out to the top. Way out to the top. Behind the back, to the left, to the right. On the far side of the court now. And that one's going to be out of bounds. Bruin ball.
Good defense there by Grimes and Hoover. Get him trapped and got the turnover. Now we need to capitalize on this and get 2 or 3 points here.
6:02 on the clock. Hoover with a long three, just a little short, and that one's going to go out of bounds. Man.
That's one of those that could turn the game around. If that would have gone in, he'd be the hero, and because it went out and we had nobody there to rebound.
He'll be the 0.
Yep.
I'm just kidding. Never a 0 in my mind. All right. Oh, number 50 with the ball down around the block. He drives into the paint. Kicks it. No good. Shot was up. And now Waters is going to push the ball up the court. Behind the back, down at the top of the paint. Kicks it over to Grimes. Grimes, spin move down to the middle of the paint. A fadeaway jumper for 2. Oh, and now the Bruins look like they're going to play a little pressure defense. Nope, they lay off. Let them bring the ball up the court, playing half court maybe. Nope, just a strong man. Oh, that's not right. And there is
Call goes on Hoover, or is that on Kirshner?
Not a clue.
Nope, on Kirshner.
15, Jared Kirshner.
That's his second foul. Team's 4th foul, so not a bad foul, but unnecessary though. He's way out of scoring position.
Oh, Oh, and
good job by Dayton.
Hoover
there.
tries to get the steal and throw it back in bounds, but it goes out of bounds. So now the Indians with the ball, they get it inbounded. Down around the block. Now they're going to step it back out over the past the arc, kick it all the way to the top of the arc. Drive into the block, kicks it out to the corner for three. That one's going to be long. Rebound to Mississenewa. They're going to drive in down to the baseline. Again, baseline move, no good. Rebound again goes to the Indians. Now they're keeping a hold of the possession. A little fake here, a little fake there. Oh, he traveled there, and that one's going to go out of bounds.
Oh, they're saying it went off Winger's hand last.
Yeah, might have.
So
that's so clustered down there that you just never know. All right, the Indians to inbound to the arc for three. A little long. Lands in the hands of Hunley, and Hunley can't keep possession of it. That's going to be Indian ball again on the baseline. Yay. They do get the ball. Oh, Styles couldn't stop his momentum.
we need to be playing some help side defense right there because Grimes, if Grimes would have just turned around, he could have stopped that pass from even coming in.
The Indians get the ball in.
And they're again on this.
Foul on the floor. Goes against Hunley for pushing. And the Bruins are in bonus. The Indians have one more foul before they're in bonus. The ball, oh shoot. The ball is inbounded. The shot, and it's going to be off the Bruins again. I seen that one.
Yep.
A good call, but you could tell the fans don't like it. They kick it all the way out to the top of the arc. And they're, a nice job.
Deflection by Hunley.
They touched it last. It's going to be Blackford ball. He tried to save it and couldn't handle it. All right, Grimes to inbound to Hoover. And I don't know who, he was talking to somebody on that bench over there. He turned around after he inbounded it. And now Kirshner with the ball. He kicks it over to Hoover. Hoover for a three is good. Hoover puts us within 6 with that three. And now the Indians bringing the ball up the court. And it looks like the Bruins are going to play a little bit of a half-court press. Man defense. They tried to get it down to the baseline. Kick it back out. Walk it in for a little jumper. Yep, he was stepped out of bounds. Mississenewa ball. You can't step out of bounds and then jump up and try to. And we've got a timeout by the Indians. With 3:37 remaining, the Bruins 31, Mississenewa 36.
From neck, back, or joint pain, Clear Choice Chiropractic can help. From neck pain, migraine, stress, or a colicky baby, Clear Choice Chiropractic has the tools necessary to help you live pain-free. Call Dr. Malia Robertson today at 765-329-5044 and schedule an appointment. Don't live another day in pain. Call now, 765-329-5044, or stop in and visit them at 1501 North Walnut Street in Hartford City.
3:37 remains, and they're still in their timeout. And I'm not going to play this long commercial, so we're just going to hold it right here. And boy, oh boy, what a game. The Bruins trail by 6.
Hoover got us back in with that three-point shot. It just went in, cut the lead down to 6. So if Ole Miss took the timeout, I think, hopefully probably trying to cool Hoover off and keep our momentum from going.
Yeah, maybe. All right, here we go.
We've got to get better hands underneath on the rebounds and grab some of those rebounds and steal them away. We've been in position, but got the ball knocked out of our hands.
They get the ball down to the baseline, kick it back out to the top of the key for three. No good. I thought he was going to try for the bank shot. And Hunley gets a couple hands on the ball, but it goes right back into the Indians' possession. Now they're going to drive in, kick it down onto the baseline, up high, no good. There is 3:10. I think their clock operator is a little slow. Waters is going to check back into the contest. I think he's going to take over.
Second foul on Tommy Stiles.
Yeah, so that must be who he's coming. No, that's his third. The first of two is good. They have it as 3.
Okay. So there's one of the fouls I was missing earlier.
Kirshner comes out of the game. Waters is in. 3:10 remains. The second is good. 39-31. And now Grimes is going to bring the ball up the court. He fades to the near side, directing traffic behind the back into the paint, and we've got a foul. And he should go to the line shooting double bonus. Yep, shoots 2. Both teams are, no. It's 8 fouls, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, no, seven. They're in the bonus now too, but we're in the double bonus.
No,
so they're shooting 1-on-1s. We're shooting 2.
It doesn't say double bonus. It only says, it doesn't say bonus for the home team. And he misses that one. Tries to go get his own rebound. And the Indians slowly moving the ball up the court. Not in any hurry to really do much here. They kick it down to the baseline, back out to the top of the key now. They drive in, kick it back out to the top of the arc. And now they're just going to work the ball around, slowing it down, not really doing much with it. Now for a little short jumpers, no good. Rebound. Oh, that's going to be a foul.
And there's his 5th foul.
That's number 5 for number 50, and he did foul. He's kind of smiling about it. What do you got? I mean, there's not much you can do about it. He is out of the game. And now the player that they bring in has 4 fouls.
Now, actually, 40's still sitting on the sidelines.
Oh, I thought it was 31. You're right, 40.
Yeah, 31 has he's actually 31 doesn't have any fouls yet.
Waters' first is good. Now within 7. Oh, man, look at me. I apologize, everyone. The second is good. And now the Bruins are going to play a little bit of press. The Indians are able to get it by, and, man, they should have a wide-open court to work with. But the Bruins hustle back down and get on defense. Trying to double team. They get it down into the paint. Defense by... Oh, and that's going to be a foul on Grimes. Oh, they give the jump.
They give the jump
off. Oh, man, he was – I thought he had him in a bear hug.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think you were allowed to do that, but away. Here we are. Grimes playing point guard now. He fakes right, goes left, a spin move down in the paint. He's going to get fouled on the shot with 1:56 on the clock. Number 33 picks up his 4th foul. Right? Nope, second.
Nope, just second foul.
Maybe I'm thinking of Tommy.
Yeah.
Grimes' first of 2 is just a little short. He's missed 3 in a row now. It's about time he hit his 4th.
Shooting 50% from the free throw line right now.
His 4th is good. Brings us within 5. The Indians, Bruins playing some press defense, but the Indians get the ball inbound. Now they kick it all the way up the court. And now they're going to play a little keep away. He almost gets
right there.
And Mickey Waters is going to commit his first foul or second foul.
That's his first foul.
First foul of the game, which is going to send the Indians to the line shooting bonus. See, now they're – oh, that one doesn't have the B that gets lit up.
Yep.
That one does. First is up, and it is good. Back to a 6-point deficit. Oh, man. I should have brought my chair in.
Yeah.
The girls looks like they're, I don't believe the shot is going to be good.
Foul called on 32.
Foul on 32, which means that we should be shooting.
Yep.
2, am I right?
So erase that last free throw.
I didn't give it to him anyway.
No.
Maybe they do. They must get.
30-second timeout.
Mississenewa takes a timeout. And with that, we are to. We'll be back after these short messages.
An insurance claim suffered to your home or business and not quite sure if you're getting the settlement you deserve? If so, contact Jeremy and the team of CMA Claim Management Adjusters for a free claim consultation. Nationally recognized as one of the nation's most respected public adjusting firms, CMA handles all types of insurance claims: fire, theft, hail, flood, and many more. Large or small, we settle them all, ensuring you get everything you're entitled to. Contact CMA today for a free consultation at 844-CMA-9110 or visit their website at www.claimmanagementadjusters.com.
All right, we're back. The Bruins are going to be shooting 2. David, you wanted the interview. You got it.
All right.
I don't want to talk to him.
Boy, that's
We got Chad Strobel here with us, father to Brianna Strobel, who you're going to see here in a minute, right after this game.
Brianna, the better of the 2 Strobels.
that could be a pretty good argument, I think.
Yeah.
She's impressive for only starting 7th grade, or is it this year?
She only started in 7th grade. I just got done telling the story. When she was in 2nd or 3rd grade, she went over to Jay County to play for Gary Roten. And she cried all the way home after the game. And I think Jane Ann was shocked to hear that I wasn't going to fight her. And so do you know what she did? She picked the most exciting, expensive sport known to man, and
Gymnastics.
that would be gymnastics.
Yes.
And she did a great job. She was really good on bars.
She got a lot of medals for that,
She
didn't
did a nice job on not bars, I'm sorry, on beam. She did a pretty good job on floor. She could do the vault, but she figured out the bars, she was too tall.
Yeah.
And after 6th grade, when she was really too old to do it, she said, I want to play basketball, and I was shocked.
The sport that made her cry all the way home from Jay County.
Yeah. The one thing we did tell her, though, is, if you're going to be a Strobel and you're going to play basketball, you don't ever pass up a shot that looks open.
There you go.
And she doesn't. She's definitely.
She's taken that to heart.
Yes.
She's also taken to heart too much that defense is optional. We struggle with it too. That's another story.
Is that the Strobel way too?
We were never known for our defense. That's for sure. Well, I'll tell you what, you guys do a great job with this network.
Well, thank you.
Great job.
Steve, I'll give all that to Steve.
That's how long have you done this now, Steve? Is this year 3? Are you in year 2? Or year 2?
I started it baseball of Peyton's sophomore year. Peyton Brandon's sophomore year. So yeah, it's been 2.5 years.
Well, I hear positive things. The other night I saw some things online about the broadcast of the girls game.
Yeah.
About how positive you guys, good positive job you guys do, and that's.
Yeah, that's
cool.
On them because I can't be positive.
Well, did you know that the girls, as we sit here right now, are undefeated in the CIC conference?
Yep.
At this point in the season, isn't that amazing? The turnaround for the girls program, the experience that we're seeing already. 10-7 on the season right now, and JV girls getting ready to come out here after this game.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mitch and his staff have done a tremendous job.
Yes.
He's such a good coach. It's fun to watch him coach.
And last night in the broadcast, we had Chris Landis up there with us. It gave us a lot of expertise because he had seen Union City play a few times. And then we had Coach Mitch Waters there during the first half with some input on the game as well. So
it is a lot of fun to see them turn a program around.
Yeah, how many games did they win a year ago?
They've won 3.
Did they just call
in
that
the
on
last
Hoover?
3 years.
That's his 5th foul.
Is it really? Yep.
That's his 5th foul. Wow.
There's only 1:13 to go. Both teams are in double bonus.
This game kind of turned there at the end of the start of the third quarter, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. It did. The game got away from us, and we've been playing them even ever since that. But we're down by 9 points here with 1:13 to go, and that's the first free throw they've missed in a little while here. So
they don't miss that one,
and they didn't miss that one.
I would imagine we're getting out rebounded pretty handily in this game.
Yeah.
They do a very good job of rebounding. They do a very good job of getting the ball to the baseline.
Ball gets stuck in the rim and the backboard, and jump ball goes to Mississenewa. So,
boy, it's going to be a fun atmosphere tomorrow night, isn't it?
Oh, my goodness. I can't wait for that.
So what's the future plans for Mr. Strobel, Brandon?
We're not sure. That's still somewhat up in the air. I think Purdue is still certainly an option. I'll be honest with you, Anderson University is looking at him really hard.
Good.
And that's to play basketball there?
Basketball. The coach was there on Friday when they played Madison. Was it Madison Grant we played Friday?
Yes.
And invited him to come to their home game the next day.
Oh, good.
So
did he go?
Oh yeah, we went. I mean, a nice atmosphere there. That's a nice university. I could see him landing there. So
yeah,
we'll just have to see.
That'd be nice and close for us to be able to go down and watch him too.
It would be. If he goes to Purdue, then we may have to go watch him anyway to make sure he's studying.
We won't go to that one.
Yeah,
I'll let you guys handle that.
Yeah, we will. We'll handle it. No, but
he could land at a really good college like IU.
Well, hey, I have a brother that went to IU and played baseball there, so we're okay with that.
What's Christmases like there?
We unwrap presents just like everybody else does.
Well, do you have any experience in, thinking that you have to go check to make sure Brandon is studying? Is there any experience that you have that would lead to that?
Well, it's funny. When we took a tour of Purdue with him about a month and a half ago, it was during the day, and everybody was studying and in class, and I didn't remember it being that way when I was there. So
that's why we took Alexa down to IU when they were on winter break. We didn't want her to see all that other stuff.
Well, they were studying that day. We were there at Purdue.
All right. Well, we're going to cut this one short and head on into the girls' game. We'll see you on the other broadcast right after this.
Thanks for having me on, guys.
Hey, anytime.
Stick around. On behalf of the Blackford Sports Network, we would like to thank the athletic departments of both schools and thank you for watching this broadcast of the Blackford Bruins. Remember to see our sponsors and thank them for giving us the opportunity to broadcast live with you.